Hi, my name is Patrice Bernier, and this is Goal Tous Ensemble. Join me for a soccer skills class. So here we go. A little bit of soccer class with myself. We're gonna start off by warming up the body. So of course, before we get touching the ball and doing other movements that are more dynamic, we wanna make sure that we're warm, our body is ready to make all the types of moves that are gonna come a little bit later. So let's start off. Let's back pedal. You know, if you got kids, even if you're a grown-up, you can do all these moves and they're all good for your body. We call it the bear crawl. I do this with my kids, so don't worry. It's not something that's come out of the blue. It's something that the kids love to do, and actually, even adults, you're gonna realize that you're not as mobile, and I realize that myself. So you just get on all fours, and you start slowly walking towards the spot. Slowly walking, boom. Once you reach the top, back pedal. And all do this at your pace. Don't need to go fast. Remember that kids, if they're comfortable, you start moving a little bit faster. And if you're really mobile, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Start moving. Oh. And you keep going. Oh, yes. You're gonna see the furnace is gonna start burning. If you're not as active, you're gonna feel your heart rate start pulsing, and you're touching the core area, warming up everybody, because we want to get limber and all that stuff. So now, after we've done that, that was the bear crawl. Doing another movement, but this time it'll be we call the crab. So get on all fours, your hands behind, feet. Remember, try to stay high, and small steps going forward. I repeat, go to your pace. Don't need to go really fast. Get comfortable with the movement. And once you feel good enough to go, or you want to challenge your kids, why not? Little competition, going forward, backwards. You're gonna feel it in your arms, back of your thighs. We're warming up everything. Boom. Repeat it 4 or 5 times, or as much as you need to get warm. Did the bear crawl, did the crab. Then again, with my kids, we like to do the bunny hop. You get into a position, boom, and you just pop. Yep, pop. Here we go, pop, and backwards. As much as it looks funny, this is working balance, coordination, warming up your quads, and as you go. And as you can see, my pulse is getting higher. That's because the body is pumping more blood to get warm. Now we're loose, we're warmed up, start getting dynamic. Little jog on the spot. And if you want to challenge yourself, a little bit of skipping. 1 hop. Try to get that coordination, that balance. And if you're good, up. Don't always need to have a jump rope. You can always do these movements, going sideways. Keep moving. Turn backwards, forwards. Moving those booms. Boom. As you've done this, sometimes you can do it for a few seconds, 30 seconds, always good. Get the body going. Now next, jumping jacks. Everybody loves jumping jacks. Quite easy, Start doing a star. Open up, tighten in, open up, tighten in, open up. Once you get comfortable, get going. Boom. You can do it for a certain number of repetition, or just a few seconds, 10, 15 to 30. As we go, we've moved on. Should feel warm. Footballers, soccer players, we need these legs to be activated, because this is where all the action is gonna happen, is mostly your legs. Next, we're gonna open. Open up the adductors. Pretend you're going over a hurdle. And if you're very agile, limber, why not? Like you're going over a fence. Want to make sure that our hips are nice and activated so that when we're about to do any types of movement, the body is ready for it. And there's no little oops that happen as we're doing movements, and especially as for someone a bit older like me, kids, it could be easier. So we've gone towards the outside. Now you can go towards the inside. Whoop. Like I said, it could be a set of repetition, or you can do it by simply just skipping. And like I said before, hop a fence. Whoop. Good. How we're feeling. Now, make sure that the furnace is well tight and ready. Gonna go on all fours, put our forearms on the ground, straighten out our legs, stand straight. Wanna make sure that your butt is not too high in the air or not too low synced in, because we don't want our backs, okay? We want them to be locked in. We don't have back injuries. And you can stay in this position if you're comfortable, a few seconds, 15, 20 if you're a kid, 30 seconds. If you're an adult, why not try to go for 45, maybe a minute. The more you get comfortable, you'll see you'll be able to stay in this position quite a little bit longer. And you should feel it in your abs, that core area. That's where the foundation, the base of everything. You wanna move well, your core has to be strong. The best players in the world, and if you look at Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, their physique is because their core is really strong. It's not just the abs, it's what's underneath. It allows you to move right and left. Perfect. So we did a little bit of movement, activation. Now we're gonna do a bit of coordination, balance, and footwork. So start off, be on one leg, your left leg, the right leg if you want to start off. We're gonna bounce to the other side, all with the same leg. So I'm gonna be on my left leg, I'm gonna bounce on the other side of the white line and come back. So it looks like this. I'm going boom and boom. So now when you've mastered that and you feel comfortable, you can go a bit faster. Now we're gonna be working footwork, agility, and balance. So at first it's just bounce, maintain posture, jump on the other side, and try to pop back up. And once you're comfortable, you go up and pop over a line. And if you're at home, you could put a jump rope, draw a line with some tape, and just go back and forth. And of course, we wanna balance it out. We wanna use both legs to make sure you're nice and strong and balanced in your body and all your movements, because in soccer, change of direction is very important. So we want to be sure that our legs, hips, and all our body can move together in sync. So same thing, once you're comfortable, go a bit faster. There you go. That's for a bit of balance, power also. Now, I brought in a little circle. Put it right here. At home, if you have a speed ladder, use the speed ladder. If you don't, just draw some tape in a square or in a circle. What we want to do, I'm starting off right here on the outside. I'm gonna bounce inside 2 feet. So it's gonna look like this. I'm gonna have one foot in. So left foot comes outside, left foot in, right foot out, right foot in, and so on. So it's gonna look like this. Left foot inside, land, go outside, land, hop back with the right foot inside, and go back to the start and repeat. So like this, pop. Like I just did, once you get comfortable, you got the balance, you mastered it, start going a little bit faster. And this footwork is all skills that help you be a better player and better balance on the field. So if you're you're bumping out from a player, or you feel you're gonna lose balance because you work this footwork, this agility and coordination, it'll allow you to control your body and be able to go back to another side or to bounce off somebody trying to get the ball off you. All right, now let's bring the ball inside. Okay? Because soccer without a ball, it's not soccer, it's not football. And we want to be comfortable on the ball because technique, mastering the ball is pretty much the foundation, the base of a good soccer player. If you start with that, it makes it easier to do strategic, tactical stuff and to be more dynamic on the field, having confidence that you're good on the ball. But what we need is to be comfortable with our feet. So that means the outside, the inside, and sometimes the laces too, because we shoot or we control the ball with those parts of the foot. So I'm gonna start with this simple move. I'm gonna roll the ball towards me and push it with my laces frontwards. So again, I roll the ball back, push it forward. Roll the ball back, push it forward. And once you start getting comfortable doing that, repeat as much as you need. And once you're comfortable pushing the ball and having control over that pass, you don't want the ball to go too far. You want it to stay at the same distance and be able to repeat. And once you're comfortable, start bouncing. Oop. Now you're gonna get that comfort, that touch on the ball, and also just like the balance and coordination that we just did without the ball. And I repeat, use right foot, use left foot. If you're left-footed, go work your weaker foot. If you're right-footed, go work your left foot. So, boom, like this. And now we're gonna touch a bit on the outside. So what we wanna do is control the ball and push it to the side, boom. Same thing, touch the ball with my sole, push it to the other side. Repeat, boom. So it looks like this. Now we've worked the outside of the foot, get more comfortable, and I repeat again, get more comfortable on the ball, and at the end of the day, you might be doing these exercises and looking at the ball, but be able to look up. Because the important things in soccer also is to be able to play, but know where your opponent is and your teammates. All right, we've warmed up, we've worked balance, coordination, touched the ball, fit different parts of the foot, sole, laces, outside. I've set out some cones, and at home, if you don't have cones, put socks, put bottles, something that you know will stand in place, cans, and create what I call a forest. The forest is you go out in the wild and there's trees, there's everything. And to master the ball, you need to know in the game, there's opponents, sometimes your own teammates. You have to be able to control the ball with different obstacles. So this is the forest, you go out there and you play, boom. And you try to avoid the cones, controlling the ball with outside, laces, insole. Keeping on your toes. Ball on your feet. And you'll see, and do this for 20, 30 seconds. You'll feel the burn in your legs, because as you stay on your toes, be able to change directions, which is the most important part in soccer. And as if you've seen Lionel Messi, he's so good because the ball's close to his feet and he's able to change on a dime. Meaning anybody that comes at him, he's able to go left or right. So this is the forest and it helps you do all this. And like you said, raises your heart rate, get a little bit of fitness up, and working soccer drills that you can do inside your house or even outside or at the park.